This group of people cut the oil tanker in half. Then they placed sandalwood worth billions at the bottom, covered it with steel plates and welded it shut. After that they filled it up with milk. At the police checkpoint, Mike said he had already turned over a new leaf, and now he was just doing some milk business. The police searched and found that it really was filled with milk. Helpless, they had no choice but to let them pass. Just like that, a truckload of sandalwood was successfully transported out. The boss was very pleased, and immediately offered $500,000 per truck, but Mike said he only wanted a 4% share, which was $400,000. Hearing this offer, the boss quickly agreed. The sidekick was very confused. He asked Mike, "You could have made $500,000. Why only take $400,000? But Mike explained, "If we take $500,000, we're just workers, but if we take a 4% profit share, we become partners." Don't be fooled by Mike's plain appearance. He was very smart. Every day he used different methods to transport the sandalwood down the mountain truck by truck. The sheriff always felt something was off, but couldn't find any evidence, until one day, they stopped a milk tanker. The sheriff personally went to inspect it. He knocked on the top, then knocked on the bottom, and noticed the sound was different. The driver looked nervous, and tried to run away, but was immediately held down by the police. Before they could even interrogate him, he spilled everything. At this moment, dozens of trucks full of sandalwood were being transported to the boss's warehouse. This boss was the head of the organization. The goods from those three brothers were handled by him, and sold all over the world. But lately he had been under police surveillance, so he had to temporarily store the goods at the boss's place. But the good times didn't last. That day, Mike suddenly got a call from the boss, saying the police had already found out about the warehouse location. He told Mike to quickly figure out a way to move the goods, but by this time the police had already mobilized, and were on their way. It was too late to move them. Looking at the pile of sandalwood, Mike instantly came up with a solution. He handed some cash to the sidekick, and told him to quickly go down the mountain. Then Mike grabbed an axe and cut the ropes. The sandalwood logs rolled into the river one after another. As the police were getting closer, one log was left behind. Mike skillfully operated the excavator. With a loud bang, he tossed it straight into the river. The sheriff led a thorough search, but found no trace of the sandalwood. Meanwhile, the logs floated downstream, and were about to go over the dam. The sidekick found the dam manager in time. Without saying much, he pulled out a bag of scrap paper, and told him to close the floodgate. The sandalwood worth billions was successfully saved. Mike's abilities earned him the appreciation of Boss Lay, and he was quickly promoted to a high-level position in the company.